As an agricultural country with a population of 252 million people and population growth rate of 1.4% per year, food security is a must for Indonesia. Appropriate policies are required in order to support the self-sufficiency and food security programs. One is the mechanization of agricultural machinery. Along with globalization and free trade, agricultural equipment and machinery industry face increasingly tough competition. To that end, the government issued a Presidential Instruction Number 2, 2009, concerning the use of domestic products in the procurement of goods and services by the government, then reinforced by Presidential Decree Number 70 in 2012 on the procurement of goods and services and implementation of other regulations. Law Number 3 of 2014 concerning industry, Articles 85 to 90 state that domestic products shall be used for state institution, ministry, non-ministerial government agency, and local work units in the procurement of goods or services. Other than that, it is also required for state-owned enterprises, region-owned enterprises, and private enterprises in the procurement of goods and services whose financing comes from the state budget of revenues and expenditures, regional budget of revenue and expenditure, and/or work performed through a pattern of cooperation between the government with private enterprises and/or exploit the resources controlled by the states.
Pertumbuhan industri logam, mesin, alat transportasi dan elektronika pada tahun 2015 diperkirakan mencapai 5,11% dan ditargetkan akan meningkat menjadi 6,6% pada tahun 2016. Penambahan investasi industri logam, mesin, alat transportasi dan elektronika pada tahun 2015 diperkirakan mencapai 71 triliun rupiah dan ditargetkan akan meningkat menjadi 101 triliun rupiah pada tahun 2016. Dengan tidak adanya tarif bea masuk akibat dari kesepakatan-kesepakatan regional dan internasional, maka diperlukan upaya pemerintah agar iklim investasi di Indonesia tetap menarik bagi industri-industri, khususnya penghasil barang modal. Di antara upaya yang dilakukan pemerintah tersebut adalah penerapan non-tarif barrier atau yang sering disebut sebagai NTB. Di antaranya berupa penerapan SNI wajib serta peningkatan penggunaan produksi dalam negeri. Pemerintah menggalakkan apa yang disebut dengan peningkatan penggunaan produk dalam negeri atau yang sering disebut dengan P3DN. Program P3DN ini adalah upaya pemerintah agar supaya iklim investasi khususnya penghasil barang modal di Indonesia tetap menarik bagi para investor sehingga para investor tetap meningkatkan investasinya dan juga memberikan lapangan kerja bagi anak-anak muda di Indonesia, khususnya bagi industri-industri penghasil barang modal seperti alat mesin pertanian. Industri alat mesin pertanian dalam negeri telah mampu memproduksi berbagai macam produk, baik yang dipergunakan sejak pra-panen hingga pasca panen. Saat ini kami mencatat jumlah industri alat mesin pertanian telah mencapai lebih dari 1.000 perusahaan industri di Indonesia.
The government, through the Directorate General of Metal, Machinery, Means of Transportation and Electronics Industry, the Ministry of Industry, continue to encourage the development of mechanization of agricultural machinery, with a direct role in the development of the agricultural equipment and machinery industry. The goal is none other than to build a solid agricultural equipment and machinery industry structure, independent, modern, and highly competitive. Its mission is structuring infrastructure, data, institutional, clusters, and relationships in upstream and downstream industries, enhance human resource capabilities, the improvement of quality and standards, expanding the agricultural equipment and machinery design types, and increase the use of agricultural equipment and machinery domestic production. Agricultural equipment and machinery are generally divided into 5 groups, namely the processing of land, land preservers, machine harvesting, post-harvest machines, and processing byproducts. Now, the 5th of the group can be produced by the agricultural equipment and machinery domestic industry.
Komponen dalam negeri belum dihitung dengan tepat, tetapi di atas 40%.
Ya, sasaran kita adalah pastinya untuk membantu pemerintah dalam pembangunan yang lebih merata.
The next task is to optimize it so as to improve the added value, the mastery of the domestic market, indicate the factors supporting agricultural equipment and machinery industrial development, improve innovation ability and mastery of technology, as well as agricultural equipment and machinery industrial development spread to all regions in the country. By doing so, the independence and the stability of the national economy would be more secure, because the industrial sector will be the driver of the national economy. And finally, to improve the welfare of society and national security. Come on, use the Indonesian product.